Thrift haul. So this is a couple of weeks worth of stuff. Just because I had a couple of weeks where I only bought a couple of things that wouldn't be exciting. So the first thing is I got this display thing that I'm gonna use for a market stall. I painted it because it's been a couple of weeks and stuff. It did come as just a boring like blank color, and I was like, nah, I need colors. So we got Romeo and Juliet in this nice edition because I have this style for the sonnets, the romantic poets, and the time machine by H.G. Wells. I have a Hamlet, and I have read Romeo and Juliet before. I did it in year 9. I actually like Romeo and Juliet. I find it's way better than like the pop cultural understanding. Like Romeo and Juliet is a fascinating story, and I feel like that what I find frustrating is sort of the lack of nuance it's given. Like when people say, "Oh, I want to find my Romeo." No, you don't. Romeo sucks. um Also got this book because I just saw it there and I'm like, this kind of looks like just a fantasy book that I would normally get. I am trying to buy less books just at the moment and kind of read up on some of the ones that I've got on my shelf that I haven't read yet, but like Op Shop's cheap, and also I had some like credit and stuff. So we also got Strange Bedfellows, which is an Australian movie. If you're familiar with, I think it's called I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. It's like an Adam Sandler film. Basically, the premise is that they're two guys that are straight, they're best friends, and they pretend that they're gay. Like for basically, this guy's got like some tax issues, and like they pretend to be gay. It's like the two actors are like from The Castle and Crocodile Dundee, which are like two of arguably the most Australian films. But yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. We got this one. I've never heard of it. I just saw like a manga, and I'm like, ooh, it's about cats. Like it's cutesy. This kind of reminds me of like, does anyone remember that Tumblr style? Like there was this sort of like there was like this girl with like galaxy hair. Yeah, and I got this one just because it looks cool. Like that's literally it. I know it's like a kid's book and stuff, but I like the aesthetic, the vibes. And I also like how the book's sort of a weird shape. Like it's a lot longer and more narrow than your average book. And yeah, just I thought it looked cool. I also got this tablecloth, which I'm planning to put on the table. Wow, put a tablecloth on the table. Speech 100. But no, because I'm thinking of maybe changing my username and branding to like Wizard Ducky, and I'm like, well, it's yellow. Ducks are yellow, like baby ducks are. And also like stars and stuff. That's wizardy. So bam, Wizard Ducky. And I just thought it looked kind of cool. I will need to wash it. I don't know how big it is because it was like hanging up. And then I also I guess we can go through this jar. So like it's not exactly a mystery jar. I put all the stuff in here whilst I was like helping sort out the jewelry. But most of it I want for the beads. I'm gonna just maybe get a container to stack things back into. Give me a sec. So I have a container I can put things into. So we've got a dice. This was just under the table. We got sort of these for the beads. It's kind of coming off. But they're like sort of these glass beads. Got this weird necklace that I don't know what it is, but these beads look kind of cool, so I'm gonna like chop them off. We got some charms, like wings. I saw like the first one I saw one, I was like, ooh, Sephiroth. But there was more than one, but still. We got those, we got mustaches. I would probably like chop them off this specific bead type, but I had to get the colorful mustaches. This is just like a leather sort of short necklace. Another mustache. Like, was it, I want to say it was around 2016, was like that hipster sort of thing. We got a few of these like skull keys. I really like keys, but I think that's because I like Kingdom Hearts. But there's a heap of those. And also like charms are usually expensive to buy from like craft stores. So when I saw there was a thing of charms, I'm like, yes, I need to get them. Bats, we got this sort of like Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Got a cat. Got a heap of these little like pumpkins, which are really cute. There was this, and I was like, I just had to grab it. Like, I think these are like sort of ironing beads plus things, but just like, I don't know, someone just made a bracelet that's like, sup. I thought it was kind of funny, even though I do plan to use it for beads, but still. Again, like, so you want to look for something where like you can sort of stretch them. because you get some of those bracelet like necklaces where the beads are sort of built into the string. You want to make sure that like the string's detached. Okay, I got these silvery beads. I'm pretty sure like I don't remember anything except for like the necklace thing, but that'll just be to put pendants on. But all of it was to pull apart for beads. More. Like I feel like because I've been making some singles and stuff, I feel like I could add some cooler textures. And like there was this one, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Like these hearts especially. I'm like, oh, I want this like set of beads, whatever they used. Again, another one that looks like someone made it. Got some neon sort of beads. These pearl beads. We got these, which are kind of heavy and cold. I don't know what kind of like rocket's supposed to look like. Got more pumpkins. We got this thing, which is like stretchy, but like metallic. Like it looks like they sort of put all these like rings on things, but I wanted it for the keys and stuff. We got these, yeah, more like these sort of beads, which like kind of have this marble look. We got these neon sort of yellow beads. Got these black beads, which I've had a necklace that I pulled apart for beads with like similar sort of things, and I found them quite nice. Especially because I'm running low on black beads, because of course I am. We got like these sort of like pink beads. There was a My Little Pony thing, which I have a friend who was a brony, so I'm like, ooh, I should check if they want the My Little Pony. I don't know a lot about My Little Pony myself. We got Patrick. We got more keys. I thought I could do something like, I don't know, angel dust related from like Has Been Hotel with the spider. I don't like spiders. Spiders freak me out. More of a lot of these same type of charms. We got a little wizard hat. Because I like wizard hats. I have a wizard hat. We got more of the pumpkins. Look, I just grabbed all the pumpkins and these keys. And then these are also like more of the same sort of style beads from earlier. Yeah. That's... I'm too lazy to put them back in the jar, so I guess we're gonna put them... Actually, they probably need to. Unless I make some stuff. Yeah, that's what I've got. We got some stuff from my market stall, which is yay. We got like tablecloth and the display thingy, plus we got some books. I haven't gotten as many books sort of lately, because again, I'm trying not to get too many, but like, you know, Romeo and Juliet, I do eventually want to get all of the Shakespeare stuff. I've been reading through the sonnets, and just like, I study English literature, I feel like that I should be at least vaguely familiar with all of them eventually. And yeah, like, these editions are nice. Like, I don't know, they're nice hardcover. They're shiny, and they've got cool texture. I bought this on DVD because, like, I've been wanting to rewatch the movie for a while, and just haven't seen it on streaming services, so I'm like, yeah, for $2, why not? This one, I just thought the premise sounded cool. Like, I just looked at this, and I'm like, yeah, this is something I would have borrowed from, like, the school library. I don't know when it's from, because I've never heard of this series. I'm gonna guess it's a bit older, so 2015, 2016. Okay, so depending on how popular it is, if I like it, it might be more possible to get more of them, but like summoning demons and stuff sounds cool. Yeah, I just thought that this one was cute. Like, we got these little cats, like this cute little pastel artwork. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Tumblr thing I mentioned before. Kind of also reminds me of Adventure Time. I think it's Marshall Lee I'm thinking of. And also Boyfriends. I feel like it's because of like the color palette. Yeah, that one just looks cool. So that's what we've got. We got a heap of beads and charms and stuff. Like the My Little Pony one is cool. I don't know which one this is. I want to say Pinkie Pie because she's pink, but I could be completely wrong. There's probably multiple that are pink because like girly toy line. Like, I feel like that it's pretty common. Like, when I think of something like Monster High, you've got, you know, Dracula is your main pink girly, but you've also got Rochelle's pink, Caddy Noir's pink. There's probably more that I'm not thinking of immediately off the top of my head, but there's like compared to other colors, and also some of them will have more pink in the palette. Like, I feel like that Venus is more of green, but, pink's still part of it. Gigi was pink. I'm now my head's like, I've got to list every single pink Monster High character. But yeah, that's the haul.